should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And the Cleveland starting five. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Okoro is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot. Here's Grimes. Outside Maxey. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Up ahead. From deep, Mobley. Back to Okoro. Outside Mitchell. Launches a 3. Knocks down the long J.
Well, we know Mitchell can hurt you from outside the arc. The defense better recognize this moving forward.
Mitchell against Maxey. Pass to Embiid. And here's George. Screen by Embiid. George, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title?
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent, to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
Now here's Maxey. No good from outside. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. I discussed with Coach the difficulties of guarding Donovan Mitchell. He jokingly responded, "You mean the guy who scored 71 points? It should be pretty easy." And he went on to say, "Donovan is one of the best scorers in the game. We have to be disciplined and guard him closely. This will be a big test for their defense." Guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Mitchell. He has 6. To the inside. Mobley passes to Strus. Shot from the top of the key. Rebound by Philadelphia. Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. The 3 is up. Donovan Mitchell with a board. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. From deep, Mobley. Joel Embiid with the board. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Now here's George. Guarded by Okoro. The kick out to Maxey. And it's all tied up.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Mitchell. Mitchell, a screen on George. Strus finds Mitchell. Strus against George.
Well, we call that defensive chops, right? Paul George is draped all over his man. He will not give up anything easy.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
5 to shoot, and here's Oubre from the arc. Offensive board. George outside. He buries it from 3.
Nice on-time pass to Paul George. He's shot ready. Nicely done.
Mitchell with the ball. Guarded now by Maxey. Cleveland again missing.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Oubre on the wing. Misses the 3. Cavaliers trail by 3. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Mobley passes to Strus. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Strus. Can they get it? That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell showing off that great vision.
It's George on the wing. Embiid with it. That one's good from the corner.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Mitchell, the pass to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. From deep, Mobley. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Maxey on the wing. Pass Pass to Embiid. Off target with the three. Now Okoro from downtown. Okoro on the wing. Now here's Allen. And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it.
Substitution on the court.
So it's Philadelphia now. Here's Maxey. No good on the buzzer beater. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. The Sixers on top. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. They've got Thompson. Darius Garland is out there with Ty Jerome. Then it's DeAndre Hunter, and it's Mitchell in at the small forward. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
A nice shot by McCain.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning." That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night.
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. Garland up top. And here's Hunter from the arc. Edwards pulls it in. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Embiid finds Edwards. Back to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. The shot. They get the rebound. The kick out to Edwards. Embiid against Mitchell. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And we know Embiid has this kind of touch from deep. Nice triple.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Out to Garland. Here's the three. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Butler. Fires the three. The putback. Whoa! Joel Embiid with the follow.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
And every team is looking for length on their roster.
Yeah, the reason, BA, is because of the quality and skill of shooting. Guys are coming across half court, and they can shoot the basketball at 35 feet. The reason you need length is there's more area to cover. Increasingly, Brian, it's getting harder and harder to play as an undersized guard in this league.
Pass to McCain. Oubre, a screen on Garland. Back to Oubre. Over Green. And Oubre gets it to go. Now it's a 7-point 76ers lead.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Garland for 3. On target from range. Garland's got 6.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The three-point shot so highly valued.
Pass to Grimes. And here's Oubre from the arc. Cavaliers with a rebound. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Fades back. Hunter can't get it to go. The Sixers lead by 4. The three. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Sends it home from three-point land.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Allen against Embiid. Pass to Oubre. Releases. Philadelphia with another miss.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Hunter, good.
Wow, showing the ability to create for himself and others. Darius Garland, good court awareness.
Embiid with it. Pass to Oubre. Here's Grimes. Here's McCain, guarded by Garland. They need this. Drills it from deep. 6 points for him.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Driving in. Grimes, the pass to George. Fires from deep. And Philadelphia hits again from deep. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Philadelphia on top, up 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Kelly Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Eric Gordon. Then it's Maxey. And it's George in at the 3. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They lead by 4. Maxey on the wing. George, a screen on Mobley. Back to George. And stolen by Mobley. Going all the way to the rack. The 3 from Mitchell. It's rebounded by George. Philadelphia leading by 4. Doors back in January 2023. Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And here's Hunter for 3. Sinks the tray. Hunter's got 9.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Oubre can't hit. Cavaliers trail by 3. Hunter on the wing. Okoro outside. Poke loose. Gordon with it. Yet to see a basket. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. And the 76ers lead by 6.
Well, you have to respect how fast Kelly Oubre gets his shot off in catch-and-shoot situations.
Philadelphia is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. Pass to Embiid. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
George with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. George against Hunter. George scanning the floor. Pass to Oubre. George, a screen on Mobley. Back to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. And now the Cavaliers on the break. And here's Hunter from the arc. Knocks down the triple. And now just a 1-76ers lead.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
1:33 left in the third quarter. Mobley, left side, for the tie. The rebound by Maxey.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game for the Cavaliers. Wade comes in for Evan Mobley. And Garland is subbed in for Okoro. Now Embiid. He's got 7. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. First free throw is good. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
The Sixers leading. And Maxey, here we go. Here's Yabusele. Outside Maxey. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Allen. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist from Maxey. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter. From deep, Mitchell. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Maxey. 3-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. Maxey's got 8.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
First team foul. Coming up to the floor here, Sixers. Number 30.
Here's Wade. But if it goes, that misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we've reached the end of the third. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. So for Cleveland right now, they've got DeAndre Hunter. Ty Jerome is out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Chuma Okeke, and it's Mitchell in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. Embiid drawing the double team. The 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Garland, the pass to Okeke. Here's Jerome. The 3-pointer off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 4. Outside Butler. Takes it inside. Pass to Embiid. From behind the arc. It's stolen by Hunter. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Jerome passes to Mitchell. Back to Jerome. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Garland. The rebound by Yabusele. The 76ers shooting pretty well at 45%. Garland against Butler. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland. Grimes, he's checked in for the Sixers. Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Embiid. The 3 is up. The shot no good. Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside Hunter. Now here's Garland. Butler covering. And here's Hunter for three. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Philadelphia with another miss. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Strus, he's checked in for the Cavs. Okoro comes in for Jerome. Strus against George. Strus the pass to Hunter. 6 to shoot. Back to Strus. Out to Garland. Over George. And Garland with a basket on the assist by Strus. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
George for 3. Drains the triple.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Allen, and the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Mitchell's checked in for the Cavaliers.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Oubre finds George. Outside Maxey. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Eric Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Mobley, he's checked in for Allen. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Garland with the ball. Checked by Gordon. Okoro passes to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Back to Mobley. Shoots over Embiid. Mobley, no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Oubre on the wing. Pass to Embiid. Embiid, a screen on Mitchell. Back to Embiid. They get the rebound. Kicks it to George. Embiid passes to George. Jacks up at 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. On the wing, Mitchell. George defending. Hunter, a screen on George. The 3 from Mitchell. Laces one from 3.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Oubre. Here's Maxey. Count it!
Tyrese Maxey lives for these moments. Loves coming through in the clutch.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now. And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. Grimes, he's checked in for Gordon. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
Outside Oubre, 3-pointer. Oh my! What a shot! Oh, an enormous 3-pointer! Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Here's Garland. Oh, the shot is good! Oh, and it looks like close on the release. And they're calling for a review of the last second shot. If they overturn the basket, they'd get a chance to play the overtime period. Otherwise, this one's over.
Tough call to make in real time. I mean, good thing they can go and slow it down and look at it again, because this is so important.
The crew has made their decision. The basket is good. He got it off in
Here's Maxey. Then it's Paul George. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout. But anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now George, following the miss by John Morant from deep. And George kicks to Embiid. Over Morant. Embiid, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Morant with it. Maxey covering. Outside, Bane. The 3 from Morant. Hits it from 3-point range. Morant's got his team on the board to start the game for Memphis.
And look at Morant getting bold at the arc. When he's feeling it, you really have to watch him out there.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. Desmond Bane was the topic, and Coach was effusive with his praise. He said Bane is a great catch-and-shoot guy, but he'll find ways to contribute no matter what. He also said Bane is hard to game plan for, but they'll do their best not to let him get in rhythm. They will have their hands full tonight, guys.
Thank you, David.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Now here's Embiid. He's covered closely. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Using those sight lines to find an open guy. Embiid always ready to deliver.
Left side, Jackson. Pass to Edey. It's up a 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And here's George for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Edey gets the bucket.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
Maxey with it, now guarded by Wells. Maxey into the lane. At the elbow, it's George. Shoots over Wells. The shot by George, no good.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Outside for Jackson. And again, hits the Grizzlies from deep.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Here's Grimes. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. They set the pick. Now here's Morant for 3. The rebound by Paul George.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Outside, Bane from past the arc. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Maxey, no good. Memphis with the ball. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Pass to Bane. A 3 ball. A shot by Wells, no good. The 76ers trail by 6. Oubre for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, Bane. Here's Edey for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Edey's got 6.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
And with that 3 ball, he puts a halt to the 12-point run by Memphis.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Jackson. Out to the wing. Bell is wide open. Off target from three-point range. Embiid is at the elbow. Back to Maxey. Outside, George. Morant with the steal. That shot is off. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And let's also give them some credit for running the pick so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Santi Aldama. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Pippen in at the 1 spot. After back-to-back 50-win seasons, Dan, last season was frustrating for the Memphis Grizzlies in almost every way.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. They went 27-55. Due to suspension and injuries, they only got 9 games from their star, Ja Morant. But they still have a lot of young talent and still a team that can be very competitive in the future.
Oubre is checked in for Yabusele. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Wells, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. And Pippen gets it to go.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
For 3, Edwards. The 76ers with another miss. Memphis leading by 12. Jacks up a 3. And that's good. Luke Kennard for 3. Kennard's got 6.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And here's Kennard. After the three-pointer from Joel Embiid.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much. Baines checked in for Kennard. Bain kicks to Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss. The 76ers trail by 15. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. Now here's Morant. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Sinks the triple. Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin, and I think 2 things. Number one, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players. So you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable.
Embiid, no good.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
The shot by Wells, no good. The 76ers trail by 15. And a deep 3 from George. And it's rebounded by Morant. 1:21 left in the second quarter. Sinks the three-pointer. Morant's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Grizzlies.
And you can see the confidence Morant possesses. He's fine testing his luck.
with the quick pull-up J.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Embiid. The Grizzlies also making a change. Edey's checked in. George with the bucket.
And this offense relies on George's range to space the floor, and he is one of the best at it.
Pass to Edey. Fires away from way outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Outside, Maxey. Oubre. No one around him. The 19-footer is on the money. Oubre's got 5 points so far.
Oh, clever pass there from Maxey. So good at finding his teammates.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The three from George. Traps in the tray. 12 points for him.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Here's Edey. No good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first half. Grizzlies lead by 10. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
They've got Paul George, Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the two-guard. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Jackson from long range. It's good from long range. Jackson's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Grizzlies. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
The 76ers trail by 16. Fires from way outside. Again, the miss by Bane. Oubre dishes to Embiid. It's deflected. Whoops, they pick off the pass. On the wing, George. From deep. A three-pointer is right on target. George has got 15.
And we know George can score from all three levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
Pass to Bane. Three-pointer. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. For 3, Oubre. Wells grabs the miss. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Now Morant. He's got 9. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways, I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right. right, D.A., thanks.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And the shot goes in.
High-level passer, even for a point guard. Morant shows the imagination.
Memphis leading by 21. And so we see a technical foul called here. They're going to get him for hanging too long on the rim.
And though I know he's having fun, it's unnecessary. Showing up the other team either here or down the road, that can give them some motivation against you.
The 76ers making a switch here. Cavaliers checked in. Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Up top, Maxey. Guarded by Jackson. Stolen by Jackson. And they're running.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Morant passes to Aldama. Back to Morant. Pass to Aldama. Memphis moving it around. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Cavaliers, no good from outside. Memphis leading by 22. Here's Aldama. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Luke Kennard comes in for Bain. And Pippen subbed in for Morant. For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Philadelphia shooting just 31% in the game. Such a wide open look.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from 3 and capitalized.
Here's Kennard. It could go. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, we've got Santi Aldama. Pippen is out there with Desmond Bain. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Wells in at the 3 slot.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
Good on the second free throw. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hedo Turkoglu, who was a big part of what we did in Orlando, was a most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
Fires the 3. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Right side Bain from outside the arc. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Pass to Pippen. The tray. And there's Bane. That's good on the assist by Pippen. Bane's got 19 points.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Got that one up quick. He's got 22.
And since the break, he's just been money from beyond. When he's this hot, the green light just doesn't seem to get any greener.
That's tipped. There's the three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Edwards inside. He's covered by Clark. And the basket by Edwards.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Here's Bane. Here's Embiid. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And it's so incredible, guys. Players like Embiid who have the complete repertoire from the center position. You never saw bigs with the ability to play out in space like that.
And it's good off the back rim and in. Embiid's got 7 now in this quarter. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. A kick out to Bane. Takes the three. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Puts up a deep three. Aldama with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 20.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Grizzlies.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Desmond Bane.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Williams is checked in for Wells. The shot by Williams, no good. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. They get it again. Here's Yabusele. Off on the layup. Williams for three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Yabusele. Second shot opportunity, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. That's good from Yabusele. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They lead by 17. Shots good by Williams.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Misses there. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
could happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Jackson in at small forward. Now here's Mobley. 5 on the clock. Here's Mitchell. Okoro outside. Pass to Mitchell. Strus against Jackson. Back to Mitchell. Fader on the way. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Bane surveying the D. Jackson outside. Kicks it out to Jackson. Stolen by Strus. That's tipped. And Mitchell launches it from deep. Allen, the pass to Mitchell. From deep three-point land. Cleveland again missing. Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
Now here's Bane. And now the Cavaliers on the break. And here's Strus outside. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Strus against Jackson. That three's off the mark. The Cavaliers have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. They grab their own miss. Allen, the pass to Mobley. Mitchell with the ball. Goes back up. And he hits the jump shot.
You knew something had to go in at some point. Maybe the start of better things ahead.
Pass to Bane. Here's Edey. They set the pick. Takes a three. The rebound by Allen.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Allen with a screen on Jackson. Strus with a deep three. Kept alive.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Now here's Morant. There's the three. Mobley grabs the board. And Mobley has got the ball here for the Cavaliers. The three from Mitchell. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
Pass to Edey. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Now here's Allen. To the paint. Okoro on the wing. Back to Mitchell. The 3 ball. And Cleveland another 3.
Wanting the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
Pass to Bane. Here's Edey. And here's Morant. Out on his own on the break. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game. Darius Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Clark is checked in for Memphis. Aldama comes in for Jackson. Okoro outside. Strus the pass to Garland. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. There's 47 seconds left in the opening quarter. Morant against Garland. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. There's a screen. Launches it. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers lead by 5. Outside Strus. Outside Garland. Allen with a screen on Moran. Garland, money from the wing.
This is what he does. Garland's just a natural-born scorer.
Up top, Bain. Moran against Garland. Bain with a screen on Garland. Back to Bain. Over Garland. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Makes his selection.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Cavaliers on top, up by 5. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. We've got Luke Kennard, Jaren Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Santi Aldama, and it's Pippen in at the 1. Garland, the pass to Jerome. There's a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Pippen. Memphis trailing here. Corner shot. Jerome grabs the miss.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
From the arc. He drops it from range.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
For all the adversity Memphis faced last season, Richard, there were some silver linings.
BA, they had a lot of talented young players get more minutes than they might have otherwise due to the injuries. And there is nothing more valuable than experience.
Picked by Aldama. Kennard way outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Cleveland leading by 5. Hunter finds Mitchell. From deep. And there's Hunter on the assist by Mitchell. Hunter's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
And again, it's Memphis missing. The Cavaliers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. To the middle. Pass to Jerome. 4-3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. Garland, the pass to Green. Now Thompson. Shot on the wing. Hunter can't get it to go.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Kennard can't get it to go. The Cavaliers lead by 11. Here's Jerome. Out to Garland. From deep 3-point land. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Kennard with it. Green picks him up. To end the run. Gets another look. Nice shot by Kennard.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Outside Garland. Pass to Hunter. Garland with a screen on Jackson. And here's Hunter from the arc. Cleared away by Wells.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Kennard's got 5 points.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Garland way outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Grizzlies trail by 6 from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Hunter for 3. And he can't get that one. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Clark with it. Green picks him up. Here's Pippen. No points so far. They set a pick. Kennard for 3. Knocks it down from distance. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Jerome. Fires in the triple. Jerome's got 9 points now in the quarter.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Clark with a screen on Garland. Here's Kennard. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Cleveland on top, up by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after.
They're measuring up the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, it's been quite a game for Luke Kennard.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Ty Jerome is out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Tristan Thompson. And it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Kennard with it. Now Thompson defending. Kennard can't get it to go. The Cavaliers lead by 4. The kick to Hunter. There's the triple. And Cleveland another 3. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Here's Jerome, defended by Kennard, and there's the screen. They swipe it. Right side Morant. It's stolen by Green. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
There's Jackson with the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Pass to Jerome. Now here's Hunter. Green with a screen on Morant. And here's Hunter for 3. Huff pulls it in. Grizzlies trail by 9. Takes the 3. Hunter with the rebound. Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Outside for Green. Fires for 3. Outside Hunter. Stolen by Jackson. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Stevens. Outside Morant. Kicks it out to Kennard. 3-pointer off the mark.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy. This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift. Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. Here's Mitchell. Kennard with the rebound. Grizzlies trail by 13. And here's Morant outside. Nails it from 3. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's got an elite combination of speed and athleticism. Morant, he is special when he gets out in the break, though.
Mitchell, good.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Richard, for years, the Grizzlies team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
Cleveland leading by 12. 58 seconds left in the third. Hunter, a screen on Morant. From deep, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Oh, Ja Morant, spring-loaded.
You gotta love how aggressive Morant is. He is fearless going towards that rim.
On the wing, Green. Outside Mitchell. Hunter, a screen on Morant. Shot clock at 5. Out to Thompson. He shoots a 3. Oh, somehow misses the one-handed flush. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Kennard. They set the pick. Puts up a 3. That one is off. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3.
Can he?
Count it!
Yes, he can.
Yeah.
Now that's how you end the quarter.
Just beat.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cleveland on top. They lead by 13. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Cleveland leading by 13. Stolen by Jackson. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Then it's G.G. Jackson. Then it's Edey. And it's Wells in at the 4-man position. Morant finds Payne. Morant using his speed. Pass to Edey. Here's Wells. 4 on the clock. Here's Jackson. Here's Edey. And here's Jackson. Outside Payne. Let's go with a 3. And the three-pointer goes. Wells has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Cleveland shooting only 42%. Garland up top. Pounded by Morant. On the wing, Wade. Back to Mitchell. Shoots. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Wade's got his first points of the game.
Well, Mitchell knows it's not all about him out there. If he can get another guy a shot, he will do it.
The lead now cut to single digits.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Pass to Jerome. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Garland, the pass to Jerome. Left side, Hunter. Stolen by Jackson. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Morant. Morant caps off the break.
Now that could be a major moment in this game. Just when we thought this contest might be over, a steal, a fast break, and it's hold everything time now.
On the wing, Wade. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Beyond the arc. Here's Edey. Outside for Morant. Jackson outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot. It's stolen by Hunter. And pushing it up, here's Cleveland. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on G.G. Jackson. And that's his first foul. A different look for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Okoro comes in for Mitchell. And it's Strus in for Jerome. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Grizzlies trail by 10. Left side, Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
Oh, wow. Okay, Ja turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
There's a screen. Strus the pass to Okoro. And there's the drive. Hunter against Jackson. Pass to Allen. Now here's Jackson. He's guarded closely. Jackson the screen. From deep, Morant. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. The Cavaliers lead by 8. Morant with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Jackson with a screen on Garland. This one for 3. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant.
Won't shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Garland way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Grizzlies trail by 5. On the wing, Bane. There's 57 seconds left in the final quarter. Morant looking for an opening. Kicks it out to Jackson. Just 3 to shoot. Over Strus. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Count it.
When you need one bad, go to a high percentage shooter, and Allen is that guy.
Morant, the pass to Bane. And it's all from three-point range. And so it's Cleveland with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And a deep 3 from Garland. The long-distance 3 is buried. And now it's an 8-point Cleveland lead.
A consistent threat from outside. Garland looks to fire whenever he can get open from there.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Substitution on the court.
The 3 from Mitchell. The shot misses. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better.
purist, and Greg, I know you do. One thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. George is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. And the 3 ball is good.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
George against Strus. The shot by George, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers making a change here. Allen, a screen on George. There's the triple. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
And it's George finishing it off.
And George is very good in how he leaks out in transition, times it perfectly, and really creates high percentage shots for himself as a result.
Mitchell passes to Mobley. Maxey with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Pass to McCain. Back to George. And here's Embiid. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Now Strus. Lets it go with the 3. And Embiid pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Selfless pass there from Maxey. Really able to handle the guard position quite well.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Kenny Atkinson, DA.
And their biggest concern, of course, it's figuring out a way to guard Joel Embiid. Coach said Embiid presents all types of issues. He can post you up, knock down the 3. We'll have to send multiple bodies at Embiid to keep him in check. We'll see how they try to defend him. It won't be straight up. Guys?
Thanks, David. Oubre kicks to Embiid. Outside, Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oubre for 3. And it's Strus with the rebound. The Cavaliers trailing. Okoro passes to Strus. Mobley sets the pick for Strus. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The 76ers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. It's George on the wing. And he's good on the 3 ball. George has got 5 now.
Smooth and consistent. That's how I describe George's 3-point shooting.
For 3, Mitchell. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 4. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Allen, a screen on Maxey. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Oubre pulls it in. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Back to Maxey. Pass to McCain. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Allen with it. Okoro passes to Allen. Now here's Okoro, covered by Oubre. And here's Strus for 3. Trains the 3-pointer. He's got 6.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside, George. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. George has got a couple of 3s now in the first with the 76ers. For 3, Mitchell. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Maxey in the corner. George against Drews. Embiid sets the pick for George. Back to Maxey. Over Mitchell. Embiid from outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that does it for the first quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
We've got DeAndre Hunter. He's out there with Tristan Thompson. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Jerome in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. A different look now for Cleveland. Dean Wade, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Javonte Green in for Mitchell. The 76ers also with a sub. Council's checked in. Embiid the screen. McCain. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
Butler kicks to Edwards. Embiid with a screen on Garland. Edwards with it. Now Green defending. The 76ers again can't hit it.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Wade from outside. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside, Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's McCain. Nothing on the board. The 76ers with another miss. Hunter finds Wade. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. Jared Allen's checked in for Wade. Paul George, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Pass to Hunter, beyond the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is. A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
The 3, and Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. George with no one around. Good on the 3-point shot. George has got 11 points.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Pass to Jerome. The 3 from Garland. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Greg, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom to point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
6 to shoot. Butler against Garland. And here's Edwards from the arc. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. To the middle. Hunter, the pass to Green. And here is Garland. Defended by Butler. Pass to Jerome. Launches a 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. 1:19 left in the first half of basketball. Stolen by Garland. Now Cleveland moving it up. Got a piece of it. Embiid from outside. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against one mate. Green against Edwards. Green passes to Jerome. Pass to Allen. Kicks it out to Garland. Clock at 4. From downtown. Offensive rebound. Here's Jerome. And another miss by Cleveland.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Here's McCain. Still without a basket. Outside, George lets the 3 fly, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after this break. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Drummond. Edwards is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard. And the 3 off target. The Cavaliers trail by 4. You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime and Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
Outside Butler. Edwards with the screen for Butler. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Cavaliers shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. Allen's checked in for Cleveland.
Coming onto the floor for your Cavaliers.
Now the 76ers on the break. And George with the stuff.
We talk about the two-way abilities of PG-13. There it is, all in one sequence.
Mitchell outside. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Philadelphia leading by 3. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
That evens the score. Mitchell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The 3 from George. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Because of his incredible scoring ability, many consider George to still be a star.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Pass to Oubre. Trying to find Strus, and he gets it to him. Oh, and here we go. Okoro's got it. The fast break chance. And then Allen slams it in.
Boy, Allen always a threat, especially when you give him room to run. He's capable of banging it home.
Maxey kicks to Oubre. Another three for Philadelphia.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
A different look now for Cleveland. Evan Mobley comes in for Allen, and it's Garland in for Max Strus. The 76ers also with a sub. Gordon's checked in. Off the inbound pass. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Garland.
Garland feels comfortable from just about anywhere beyond the arc, including that short corner.
Oubre dishes to Gordon. Embiid with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Embiid with a screen on Garland. 4 on the clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
He's so deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. 4-point game. Embiid, no good. Cleveland's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. The 76ers shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Outside Gordon. Back to George. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Three-pointer by Embiid. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Dean Wade comes in for DeAndre Hunter. The 76ers also with a sub. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. The Cavaliers trail by 4.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Outside Garland. Out to Wade. A 3. Good on the triple.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Stolen by Okoro. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. 76. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Donovan Mitchell. He's out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Garland in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Cavaliers trailing. Here's Jerome. Here's the screen to take the lead. Garland with the bucket.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And the basket by Lowry.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Jared Allen's checked in for Okiki. And it's Okoro in for Ty Jerome. Garland, the pass to Allen. For 3, Mitchell gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
Garland against Lowry. Pass to George. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Mitchell in the corner. And stolen by Maxey. Oubre outside. There's a good screen. Lowry finds Oubre. Into the lane. On the wing, George. 4 on the shot clock. Drummond sets the screen for George. And it's sent back by Allen.
Don't challenge him. Get that out of here. Allen's almost 7 feet now. He's got excellent timing and good bounce.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Mobley's checked in. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Garland against Lowry. Shoots the 3. Not going to go that time. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Drummond with a screen on Mitchell. Maxey, no good. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Mobley dishes to Mitchell for the 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. 76ers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. The open shot. Maxey. Bullseye. And the 76ers lead by 4.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Okoro kicks to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
This one for 3. The rebound by Paul George.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
And stolen by Hunter. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. Okoro setting the pick for Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Garland. Over Lowry. Garland, no good. Philadelphia leading by 4. Embiid inside. Covered by Mobley. The 3 from George. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
And that one's good. Hunter.
Well, we saw this from Hunter in the tournament. When Virginia won the championship, he was a clutch performer.
Now Embiid. Maxey on the wing. Back to Embiid. Shoots over Okoro. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Like to see Embiid finishing like that. Not afraid to get physical, not backing away from the contact while being fouled.
Max Strus is checked in for Garland.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Hunter, the pass to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Paul George.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Count it.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. 7-foot shot. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The 3 from Strus. Rebound by the 76ers. And a deep 3 from George. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. So Philadelphia wins it, and in the win, thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks, for David.
a league of all the positions, but tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. Counted from distance.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Graham, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Oh, there's the alley. Moran against Maxey. Jackson outside. And another 3 from Memphis.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Maxey surveys. Over to the wing. Embiid from outside. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Morant, the pass to Wells. Outside Bain. They set the screen. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Edey. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Jackson for 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Outside Oubre. George for 3. Connects from downtown.
Gets the ball and takes the shot. It's that easy for Paul George.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Outside Bain for 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Grimes. Back to Oubre. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Edey. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Memphis head coach. I talked to him about Joel Embiid, and coach told me Embiid does have us worried. He's just so physical out there, but we're going to be physical right back and get in his face when we can, so they'll be trying to challenge the big man all night.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies stadium.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough.
Pass to Wells. The 3 hits the trifecta.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
Maxey against Morant. Pulls it. Embiid passes to Maxey. Back to Embiid. Launches it. Memphis with a rebound. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Jackson outside. Maxey against Morant. The 3 is up. That one no good. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. They trail by 3. Pass to Embiid. From the arc. Pure from 3-point range.
And we know Embiid has this kind of touch from deep. Nice triple.
Here's Edey. Outside Morant. Here's Edey. Embiid covers. Puts up a 3. And it's Edey missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Grimes. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Memphis has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Edey missing. The 76ers have gone 3 of 8 so far. And there's a pick. Right wing. Pass to Grimes. The 3-ball. It's a tie game in Memphis. And we'll be back right after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter, they've got Joel Embiid. Kelly Oubre out there with George. Then there's Butler, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Kennard for 3, sinks it from distance. Kennard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Grimes, still without a bucket. Fires the 3. The rebound by Jackson. And how about Jaren Jackson Jr., another second-generation player that we have here in the NBA.
Yeah, Brian, and his dad was a winner at every level. He was a high school champion, had the #1 team in college, and of course was part of a championship team with the Spurs.
And the basket by Aldama.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Outside Butler, pass to George. Here's Grimes. The 3 is up. They get it again. Back to George. And here's Butler outside. Clark grabs the board. Memphis leading by 6. Here's Pippen. The ball's knocked loose. Embiid with a steal. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up. Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Pippen, no good. For Philadelphia, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. And here's Butler outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, you get a little more space out there to operate, and that helps him find the room he needs.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Clark, no good. The Sixers trailing. Butler taking his time here. And here's Edwards outside. Outside for Butler. Here's the pick. From outside the arc. Outside Edwards. From behind the arc. 1:52 left to play in the first half. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Pippen. Grimes, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Morant, the pass to Clark. Outside Morant. Clark with a screen on Butler. And here's Morant outside. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Yabusele. No made baskets yet. Left side, Butler. Pass to Edwards. Jacks up a three. And Morant clears the board. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Fires the three. Oh, a bomb from John.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that three.
Butler with the ball. And it's Aldama picking him up.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Edey's checked in for Clark. And it's Jackson in for Aldama. Pass to Edey. Bane surveying the D. 4-3. This is another. He's 0 for 4. 76ers trail by 5. To stop the drought. Edwards a screen on Jackson. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
Well, you always want to play aggressive on the boards, but he was a little too aggressive that time.
Yeah, but I don't mind the guy battling down low. Let him know there's not going to be any easy rebounds.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Nice game. Strong performance by Jaren Jackson.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, he makes defenses look utterly helpless. It's like pick your poison trying to contain him.
Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Williams is checked in for Memphis. Conchar comes in for Desmond Bane. And he nails the third. 76ers trail by 6. Lowry surveys the D. Here's Yabusele. Fires for 3. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Conchar. And the 3 off target. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the 3. Edwards got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Edey for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And, Coach, you look at Vince Williams. That 7-foot wingspan is a difference maker defensively.
It sure is, Brian. He disrupts a lot of offensive action, both on and off the ball, forcing turnovers and blocking shots.
Memphis leading by 6. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Williams from long range. The rebound by Yabusele. Philadelphia has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Here's Grimes. And another miss by Philadelphia.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Here's Conchar. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found it. You love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Morant with it, and Drummond picks him up defensively. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Ryan, one of the great challenges of an NBA player's life is being traded. Veteran P.J. Tucker said, in 24 hours, you're playing for another team in another city, getting all of your stuff, uprooting your kids, changing schools. Your whole entire life changes in a blink. If you've never experienced it, you'd never understand. EA?
Pretty heavy stuff, Allie. Thank you. Williams, a screen on Lowry. Outside, Williams. Hey, expanding his range. Rebound by the 76ers.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Here's Yabusele. Williams defending. Back to Lowry. Oh, stolen by Morant. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Conchar, pass to Williams. And there's the screen. Hits a three-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 9. And for the 76ers, they're shooting only 23% so far. Lowry, no good.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Morant. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. 76ers trail by 9. Lowry outside. Here's Yabusele. Three-pointer. Conchar pulls it in. And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Pass to Jackson. This one for 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 5 assists in the game.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Williams' shot is good.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
You know, you kind of expect the big threes like that from Lowry.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Morant outside.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
76ers trail by 12. Pass to Edwards. Fires from deep. No good that time.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Yabusele. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer. Huge 3. The third quarter comes to a close. Memphis ahead, leading by 9. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Eric Gordon, and it's McCain in at the 1 spot. Memphis leading by 9. Here's Stevens. Off target from outside. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Oh, stolen by Morant. Pass to Jackson. Kicks it out to Jackson. Offline with a 3. 76ers trail by 9. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played.
Well, playing his role to perfection. Using his size to control the glass for his team.
Outside Morant. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul. 76ers
Morant against Walker. Pass to Huff from deep. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Huff's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Lets it fly. Denied by Morant.
Oh, the energy Morant has is just insane. Using it there on the defensive end to swat the shot.
Grizzlies lead by 12. Pass to Stevens. Morant with it. There's the triple. Walker pulls down the board. The 76ers have got nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. Here's Council. The three. Huff pulls it in. For Memphis, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Stevens' shot is off. 76ers trail by 12. Walker for 3. On target from range.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
Jackson for 3. And again, it's Memphis missing. Philadelphia's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Gordon can't hit.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Stevens gets the 3 ball to go. Stevens has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Walker against Morant. Pass to Council. Takes a 3. Drops in the 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Jackson gets the bucket. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Ryan, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
Bagley's checked in for Huff. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Drummond's checked in.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
Here's Grimes. They get it back. Can't get the putback. And they go to the intentional foul. Memphis making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Gordon, he's checked in for the Sixers. Memphis leading by 11. Morant, the pass to Bagley. Back to Morant. It's stolen by Maxey. Fast break, Philadelphia. Drummond for 3. George outside. Pass to Drummond. Top of the key. Let's go with a 3. Memphis with a rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize. Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Grizzlies.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Ja Morant.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today, made great reads, and distributed the ball accordingly. At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Out to the right wing. Here's Bagley. Off target with the shot. So Memphis wins it. This one was a fun one to watch.
The tip-off goes to Cleveland. Look at Cleveland's starting group. At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Isaac Okoro. And it's Allen in at the center position.
He will be unguardable if he starts making shots consistently from this distance. Turn the lights out.
Here's Edey. Here's Stevens. Out to Morant. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Okoro with it. A basket good off the assist from Allen. And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Payne for 3. Rebounded by Allen. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Mitchell way outside. Fires for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Memphis is gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And a wide open look for Payne. Drills it from outside.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
Mitchell against Morant. Mitchell passes to Strus. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Edey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Jackson from the arc. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
For 3, Mitchell nailed from three-point land. Mitchell's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's Bane. Back to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Bane passes to Stevens. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach. So for much of the brief time I had with him, he was talking about Evan Mobley. He said this kid is not a kid. This is a mature big man who affects all aspects of the game at both ends. But in particular, he's worried about Mobley's defensive presence and his ability to guard every position on the floor. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
It's deflected. Back to Morant. They set the pick. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. This one for 3. That shot no good. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. And it's Strus missing. Memphis trailing here. Here's Mobley. A three-pointer, no good. Memphis has gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Morant outside. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Edey, good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in. Just 4 to shoot. From deep three-point land, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
How about the range on that shot? We see you, Darius Garland. Stop showing off.
Here's Bane. Pass to Aldama. It's Morant in the corner. Gets it off. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Both teams have it going here early and still close. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Cavaliers so far in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. G.G. Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Aldama in at the 3, a small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Bagley's checked in. Now, here's Bain. No good on the triple. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother, Powell, play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Now Wade, after the missed three from Desmond Bain. Hunter, the three. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Three-pointer Bagley. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Garland, the pass to Hunter. A fader. Bagley with the rebound. And here's Moran. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 5. Pass to Aldama. Takes the three. And again, Memphis no good. The Cavaliers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Here's Jerome. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Bain with the bucket.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Mitchell is double. Ball's knocked loose. And it's Memphis on the break. Launches the three. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Jackson kicks to Morant. Pass to Aldama. Lets it go from deep. They get the rebound. Jackson finds Bain. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a three. Connects from three-point range. Bain's got 6 points in the quarter.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, that's the big man lingering around the hoop. Jared Allen smartly gets the bucket on the follow.
Bain for three. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists now in the game.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now, here's Mitchell. 6 points for him. Back to Okoro. Mobley sets the pick for Strus. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Strus has got 9.
Boy, good heads-up basketball from Isaac Okoro. He spots a ready shooter and gets him the basketball.
Here's Morant. Here's Huff. Allen defending. Jackson has the open look. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Strus setting the screen for Mobley. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And Max Strus picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Here's Morant. Outside for Jackson. Over Hunter. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Desmond Bane getting it done for Memphis. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bane.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Isaac Okoro out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Strus in at the small forward. There's the triple. Hands it from downtown. Strus has got 12 in the game. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Kennard's shot is off. Cavaliers leading. Here's Okoro. Off target with his 3. The Grizzlies shooting the ball at 42%. Doris, you can just see in Isaac Okoro the confidence he's gained since his rookie year.
Kevin, he's always had tremendous confidence on the defensive end. I mean, he's a lockdown defender at multiple positions. What you're seeing develop is more belief in his jump shot. And that confidence comes because he's been willing to put in the work.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
There's Jackson with the 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 6th rebound on the night. Fires from deep. Mobley outside. A 3 from Strus. Conchar pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pippen finds Kennard. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Kennard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, guys who are known as shooters are always ready on the catch. Luke Kennard, rise and fire.
For 3, Mitchell drills the three-pointer. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Jackson. 5 points in the game. Back to Kennard. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Okoro with it. Conchar covering. And even 3-on-3 break. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Then for the Cavaliers, Wade, he's checked in for Mobley. Garland comes in for Okoro. And it's Ty Jerome in for Mitchell. Here's Stephens. 6 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Bane passes to Morant. To the left wing. The 3 from Garland. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Edey's got his 5th rebound in this one. Jackson finds Bane. Launches a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bane's got 15 points.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Buries the long-range jumper.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to Edey. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Now here's Wade. Still yet to score. Lets it go. Jerome. No good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Pass to Stephens. Jackson in the corner. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Memphis leading by 4, and the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Takes a 3, and it's Strus with the rebound. Cavaliers shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Garland. And it's Wade in the corner. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Now here's Morant for 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Kennard, and it's Edey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now Hunter, after the missed 3 from Desmond Bane. Wade misses. Morant looking around. Jackson passes to Kennard. Fires for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. On the wing, Mitchell. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. For 3, Hunter, and another 3 for Cleveland.
And a very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Here's Morant. Pass to Edey. 3-pointer. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
Collins checked in for the Cavaliers. Okoro comes in for Garland. And he nails the 3rd.
Boy, the missed free throw there, keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Mitchell way outside. Grizzlies with the rebound. Pass to Kennard. Outside, Bane. Outside for Jackson. Back to Bane. Now here's Morant for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
And how about the catch and fire there from Morant? He's got the endless confidence in his abilities.
Mitchell outside. Now Okoro. Hunter up top. Wide open. And good. He nails it. Hunter's got 5 points now this quarter.
And it's his decision-making. Hunter looking like a surgeon the way he operated that pick and roll.
In the corner, Kennard with it. In the corner, it's Bane. Bane with the screen on Mitchell. Count that bucket.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Pass to Hunter. Now Mitchell. Back to Hunter. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And Mitchell launches it from deep. Mobley, a screen on Kennard. Mobley finds Mitchell. Launches from deep. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 11 rebounds in the game. Kennard's shot is off.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Back to Allen. A kick out to Mobley. Okoro wide open. He fires. And another miss by Cleveland. Memphis has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Memphis making a change here. Konchar's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here too. Strus is checked in. Pass to Konchar. Back to Morant. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his third foul of the game. Pippen's checked in for Morant. And here's Strus for 3. That one no good. And stolen by Mobley. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
On the wing, Bane.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
And so the Grizzlies take the win. Probably. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll